knock, knock. Hi, honey, I brought you some food.
I'm not really hungry, but
I'm just gonna leave it here in case you want it later. Are you drinking alcohol?
oh, fuck off. It's New Year's, let me cope.
Excuse me?
Shit, right, sorry. I got so many parents now, sometimes I forget which ones I can say which things to.
Which one lets you tell them to F off?
Vin, usually?
That makes sense, actually. You sure you don't want to come out and join the party, kiddo?
I'm sure.
Really? Because we're playing Trivial Pursuit, and you're really good at that.
Pat, come on, you know I don't do New Year's.
You know, you never have gotten around to telling me why.
You know, like 3 years ago, 9th grade, when you didn't really see me for a couple of months, and then all of a sudden Kate was dragging me over every single day.
Yeah?
She and Ems wouldn't leave me alone for the next couple of months. Did they ever tell you why?
Well, they didn't go into detail. They just said that something bad happened, and we all figured you'd just tell us when you were ready.
I mean, I've told Vin, but only really because I had to. New Year's Eve, 2008. Kate and Emmy had to talk me off a roof.
What?
And, you know, somehow that experience kind of soured the holiday for me.
What happened?
The summer before that was the one when my parents sent me to that camp. When I got out, I convinced myself that I had beaten it because I was there and I was still very vocally bi. But honestly, in hindsight, it really fucked me up. I was isolating myself. And honestly, I think a part of me was trying to get more crushes on girls just because I figured I would be safer that way. Part of why I started dating Zoe that February, but before I got to that point, I was at a point where I couldn't interact with anybody. So when Jesse and Jake throw their first ever New Year's party and everyone's there having a good time and all I can feel is sick and wrong, I couldn't take it. You know, they got the penthouse of that apartment building downtown, so it just... one flight of stairs. I hadn't even spoken to Kate or Ems for more than a month, but they still followed me. And they talked me down. And I mean that literally. I was literally standing up on the ledge trying to psych myself up.
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. Why didn't you talk to me?
Because honestly, back then, you were Kate's brother. That was the only connection you had to me. You were Kate's older brother who made us cookies. Took us to the park. Honestly, it wasn't until like last year that I actually felt like I had a family. Before that, it was just this parasite attaching myself to Katie's and Emmett's families. Because I wasn't good enough for my own.
That's not true. You deserve to feel safe and loved, Remy.
Yeah, I know that now. When you're 12 and your parents send you out of state because they're disgusted that you think guys are pretty, and most of the people that you see immediately after are at church where they agree with what happened, and you're still adamantly drooling over guys. Just feel like maybe you don't deserve it, you're asking for it.
Well, you do. You've got an entire chosen family out there. We'd be happy to spend New Year's with you if you want.
Can I be honest?
Why stop now?
I'd really rather just sit in here. Like, we just had Christmas and Boxing Day dinner and Hanukkah. My social battery is just completely drained.
Okay, that's fair. I'll come back in to check on you next year.
Dad.
And you know, I love you so much, right?
I know. I love you too.
Happy New Year, Remy.